yellow and black. Can you hear him?
Jack, are you there?
Hello, I'm here.
Oh wait, we need to. I think we need to talk closer to that.
Welcome to On the Spectrum. It's horrible hearing yourself.
Yeah, I know. You can actually
Jesus.
hear.
Jack, can you hear us?
It's horrible.
I can hear you.
Oh, nice one.
We're on the Spectrum.
Can you hear us from here?
Are we on air?
Yeah, you're on
You're
air
on
now. Yeah.
You ready for work? Sitting in the car park, aren't you?
Car park.
I'm in a field. There's like a farmer's field behind the restaurant. I'm in that.
Are you doing some before work dogging? what are you up to?
I'm just going for a little walk.
You're going for a walk in the field at night? What time is it? It's nearly 7.
This is why I got pulled over the other day.
Yeah,
Not for
yeah, what are you
speeding.
doing? Yeah, that's right. We're walking about a field at 7 o'clock.
There's some tractor marks. I'm following them.
Don't follow the tractor marks. It will lead back to his house.
Good.
We
He's a nice bloke.
if you
Maybe.
would you be able to keep your phone on for us when you go into work so we can?
Yeah, we could do that.
Would you be able to hear
Hustle
anyone?
and bustle of the kitchen environment. Yeah.
I think it'll be exciting. Go live to the kitchen.
I think you should talk to Vince, Jack. Get Vince on the phone.
I don't think Vince is in tonight.
Oh, well,
That's upsetting.
If he comes in, I'll put him on.
Oh, well,
Okay.
if we gave you a key word to try and fit into a conversation as you went in there, do you reckon you'd be up for that?
Sure. Yeah.
What word should we think of for him to say?
Sorry, mate.
What are you doing over there?
It's just, I'm trying to mess
You're
about.
not paying attention
I'm
again.
messing about with the pop guard. What are you saying? These are ridiculous. Where'd they get these?
we'll give,
Been in bargains.
We'll give Jack a key word. He's got to have a conversation with someone.
Okay. Oh yeah, like
That's
I don't
wacky.
know.
That's
Yeah.
comedy, isn't it?
That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
I mean, we probably won't be able to hear it unless you hold the phone directly up to their face.
Yeah.
For conversation.
Yeah, and we wouldn't be able to hear what you're saying. It'll just be like. I think we should explain. Jack's not with us today. If you can already tell that from Jack walking about a field, it's just me and Tom. So we're grasping at things to do. We said we'll plan. We didn't plan.
Yeah.
We said we'll walk on the walk here. We'll work out what to talk about. We didn't do that.
Jack
we don't
is-
even have like Reddit or anything with us.
God. Jack is very much the father figure as well. So without him, this is going to be awful. Poor, really. I wouldn't listen. I wouldn't listen
When
back.
Daddy's away, the incestuous will play. It will get uncomfortable.
The incestuous.
All right,
What?
cut that.
What are we going about? It gets dirty. It gets uncomfortable.
Right, fade Harry's
It
mic.
gets pretty.
You're getting a laptop out as you're saying this.
well-
I didn't know there were props.
No, I thought I'd just look up things to talk about.
Oh, God.
I can Google fun things to talk about. Look at that.
Right.
Look at that little.
Showing me pictures on radio is not a good system. Jack, where are these tracks leading?
It's just pure darkness. I'm lost.
I mean, it is quite dark out, and I don't know what you really expected.
Alright.
To be honest, mate.
I'm gonna
Are you
turn
talking
back.
to someone?
Yeah, can we just
No.
can we go live to the kitchen? Maybe you could start a little bit earlier, get in 5 minutes
Alright.
before, because we're already running on empty. To be honest, mate.
Yeah.
Maybe
Walking
tell
back
us
to
a
the
little anecdote while you're walking back.
I think you got to move your mic a little bit closer to you.
Or put me on the
Aaron.
spot.
I'd say I'm signing into the.
Think of something funny, Jack.
I'm signing into the internet.
I think you have to sign up online and everything. It's a big deal. It's
Yeah, I know, but don't we share the same thing? Like my uni and your uni and Jack's uni.
The edu roam.
Our
thing.
uni
Ooh.
sells it all.
Mm.
Sells it all. Sophie, if you can hear me, don't send me my password. I know what that is. Can you send me the username for EduRoam?
Eduroam.
EduRoam. Yeah, please. Is it just my P number? Is what I'm trying to find out. And you
This
know
is
what?
off-air. This is an off-air discussion.
Why? It's alright.
Let's go live to the kitchen, Jack.
To be fair,
Chop chop.
I can't
Door's shut.
connect to it. That's meant to.
What are you doing?
We've got a computer here, but I can't see. Oh, Google Chrome's right there. Other browsers are
locked
available.
I think I'll sort my pop. We haven't technically started yet. It's still 5 minutes till
Yeah,
7,
got
so
5
this is
minutes,
just
so it's a nice little warm.
it's just a lucky extra
Yeah.
for the lovely listeners.
Lovely. No, you don't know they're lovely. They could be.
I'll put the
horrible.
pop shield over. That should be better.
Guys, can I do the
racist.
catchphrase? Can I do the catchphrase?
I didn't know there was a catchphrase.
I
but
don't think
you
we
can
have.
do a catchphrase if you want.
Alright, here. My name's Jack, and I'm on the spectrum.
No, wait.
You can use that.
Why are you northern?
You can use that in your link.
We're from Hertfordshire.
Harry's made a good point, Jack.
Can you play a song?
Wait. Do the intro again.
All right. My name's Jack, and I'm on the spectrum.
Northern again. Northern.
If anything, you got a lot more northern. Oh, I got a message. I think Sophie's gonna sell me. Okay. All right. So I've got the thingy. We can put a song on, and then I'll have the internet.
Okay, she'll put
prepared.
a song on. Jack, go away for a bit.
No.
For me.
Yeah. What Jack? What song do you want on?
What, John?
Can we have "Kiss Me" by Sixpence None the Richer, please? My favourite song.
Okay, Jack. Of course, we'll get that out for you, mate. Lovely talking to you.
Cheers, lad.
We'll call you back in a minute if that's all right. Actually, no, you've got to go work.
I'm going to leave you on the line, and I'm going to walk in.
Okay. All right then. Well, actually, can I play the song with you
Jack,
in the
if
background?
you just be very quiet while we're playing the song, and then we don't have to get you off it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey? Ah?
That's alright.
I like that.
1 second, I'm getting
I'm just
into
gonna
the
hang up.
internet.
No, don't.
Why are you doing that?
Don't go.
Okay, I'll play.
Oh wait, we should crank us down actually. Did he just hang
He
up?
just hung up.
Alright. This is... What song is it?
Let's just play it.
Hello, is Jack still with us?
No, Jack went.
Wait, does he want us to call him back again though?
I can't tell. He starts at 7 and it's now 7.
Oh, okay.
So we should probably do the proper introduction. Welcome to On the Spectrum.
That's it.
We're here.
It's us, we're on the spectrum.
We're on the spectrum. How's your week?
It gets a little bit more real each time we say it.
How's your week?
Our week.
Yeah.
You know, because we spent it together.
Mm.
We're not a couple, you know, as much as I bloody wish.
Some have said we are.
I'm already taken, and
Alright.
what have I been doing?
Well, we should first say that Jack's not here today.
Yeah,
It's just me and you.
yeah. Jack's dead. Jack died.
Yeah.
Apologies to his
Family told us not to really declare that they haven't made the announcement yet.
Yeah, I know, but I'm really depressed about it recently, and I don't really want to. I don't want to pussy about it. Really, you can say pussy.
Okay.
Jack's been getting iller and iller over the last couple.
He puts on a brave face. Well, he did put on a
months.
brave face.
He did put on a brave face.
Past tense.
Yeah. He over the months he's got iller and iller, and sadly he last night at 11 o'clock he passed away. Yeah, it was a pretty aggressive illness, and we're gonna miss him a lot. So this is going out to you,
He
Jack.
promised me that
Thank
it
you.
wasn't contagious.
No,
Because they still haven't released what it was he died of.
No, he hasn't, and he took that to the grave with him. He wouldn't tell the doctors what he had either. I think that was partly the reason why he died.
I do respect that. I
Yeah.
do respect that.
Good lad. He had big dreams and a big heart and
Big
a
heart.
big yeast infection. And sadly, all three were the death of him. What have I been up to? This is Harry talking. I think
We sound very similar.
We do.
I think.
It's going to be quite creepy. In fact, when I listened back to the recording last week, I couldn't tell when you was talking and when I was. So we should maybe.
I caught you listening to that about 5 times.
Yeah, I just anything to fuel the ego, really.
Yeah,
to
I'm
be
with you.
honest, you know.
I'm with you.
I mean, each time is horrible because if you listen back to it, there's certain bits where you can. Tom, look, it's going too loud now. I don't want to spend the whole hour like this.
Do not point attention to it. You're destroying the magic of radio.
How did you get your pop guard so close to your mic?
I moved it
mine
with this
doesn't bend like it.
flexible thing. This flexible arm.
Yeah. Oh, you're a bit far away now. What have I been up to? I've been Harry. That is. It's been my birthday.
It has.
Oh, that was quite loud. It's because I was.
It's
kinda,
alright.
I was mid burp.
I think it deserved deafening.
Yeah.
Because it is your birthday.
Before I carry on, I apologise to anyone who listened to our last show about. I didn't realise how disgusting drinking water is. If you do it up to close to quite an expensive microphone.
Yeah.
There's a lot of.
We're not actually allowed to do that, but we're a little bit rock and roll.
Yeah, we are. I'll drink. It was sparkling as well.
Oh,
So you know,
dear.
I do that a lot.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
How was your birthday?
You know what? It was bloody lovely.
Was it?
It was cozy. It was a cozy birthday.
Cozy birthday.
I'm at the age of 22. Tender age of 22.
Tender, yeah.
A lot of birthdays. I've passed like that teen angst phase where it's like, oh, I don't care about my birthday or Christmas. You know, I enjoyed it. I went out to meet Sophie for breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
She was at lectures, but she came out, met me.
Where did you go?
I was just to the Food Village.
I've never been to Food Village.
Yeah.
You told me about it in the past.
It's alright.
It's alright.
I try.
Does it constitute the name Village?
No, it's nowhere near the size of a village.
I don't know if I like that.
There's a staff room that I keep trying to get Sophie to sneak into, but she's a coward. Also, Sophie, I've got my phone facing me now, so if you want to text in at any point, I will actually read your stuff out this time.
We invited Soph on, but
She's a coward.
yeah.
Wait, what was I talking about? It was my
Talking about
birthday.
Your birthday.
Yeah. Afterwards, I went back to mine. You know, had just a little doss about with Jack, played some chess.
Did he beat you again?
Yeah, but I'm getting closer each time.
Okay,
You
that's
know
good
what I mean?
progress.
Then we went Brewdog.
We did, yeah. Played
Had
some Smash Bros.
We did play some Smash Bros. I booked a table that has the N64 on it, and retro. And
Vintage gamers.
I'm such a geek. And there was a table sat in our reserved table, and I just pulled out an Alan Partridge, and I went up to the bar, and I was like, "Oh yeah, we actually reserved that table, so could you?"
God.
So he kicked everyone out the table, and there was like mid through a session of Worms. And then I sat down while you guys were waiting for a drink. And then, because obviously they were moved quite abruptly, they kept coming back to pick up the stuff, but it was just me sat there, just sat by myself, kind of just looking around, really. And because
I've reserved this.
Yeah, I didn't have a drink, and
Stop staring.
Yeah, I wasn't playing any of the games either, so I just sat there with a really uncomfortable smile. So we went there, came back, and then watched the Warcraft movie.
Oh god, yeah.
Then I fell asleep halfway through.
Yeah.
Right, that sounds really tragic, but that was a really lovely...
What a birthday!
It was a lovely birthday. The whole day was just cozy. The house, I don't know, the house
was chill. It was chilled out.
It was, and I'll tell you what else is chill. Normally our house, normally very chilly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it is cold.
In it, but yesterday, I don't know what happened. Right, it was warm as
must
warm
have
as
known.
anything. I don't know how many teas you guys made me because it was my birthday. I was tea. It was tea free. I didn't need to make one.
God.
I woke you up to say I woke you up and sung to myself happy birthday.
Yeah.
And then laid with
Gave
you
me a
for a bit.
spoon.
Yeah. And then I went upstairs and did the same with Jack. And then when I was in Jack's ear whispering happy birthday, he whispered back, "Look on the desk, there's your present." And Jack had for me, he's got, you know those like metal money boxes that you have when you were a kid? We had one of those, but he had padlocked a key on the handle, and he left a lock picking set next to it. And he was like, get into that, pick that lock, and you find your birthday present. So I was picking this lock for about 3 minutes. That sounds really lame. I'm not
That's well lame.
Yeah, I'm not what's the word? Castro. Jeez, was he a dictator?
Why are you bringing up Fidel?
Yeah, sorry. No,
What did that have to do about Fidel?
I don't know. It just came to mind.
One minute you're picking a lock, next
Casanova is what I'm on about. I'm not trying to boast about lock picking. It's just it was an invisible padlock. Because I'm saying, I picked the lock.
Oh, you can see inside it.
It's a lock picking kit that Jack bought.
Castro.
It's a Castro. Gaddafi. And I picked the lock, got the key, opened it up. And inside it was a bit of wood with a felt tip on it that says, the real gift was friendship all along. Happy birthday. And I was like, you know what, that was lovely.
And you've written that on wood. I mean, that's hard.
Yeah,
He's never going to get that off that
I
bit
don't
of
know
wood.
where he got the wood from.
I've never seen him with wood.
It was a chunk of very soft wood. And then he said to me, we're making mead at the moment, aren't we? We're brewing mead in our basement. And he said, go have a little sniff of the mead. It's coming along lovely. And I was like, okay. And he's like, while you're down there, reflect on yourself. And I went, okay. And he went, Harry, reflect. Oh, okay. So I went downstairs, and then I saw the mirror in the basement was slightly ajar. And I walked up to it, and he had a little book there with a little...
That's lovely.
Tied up. And,
We should say that our mirror is sort of a door. You
Oh
can
yeah,
open it, and
I didn't just pull the mirror
It's
off.
just full of cobwebs in there, but that is lovely.
It was. Sorry, there was nothing really funny to say. It was just a very quaint.
It's just
day.
nice. It's just nice.
Just a nice day. You know what? I'm allowed a bit of nice in my life for once, Dad.
Yeah. It was. I didn't get you anything, so I feel bad.
You got me a card.
I did get you a card.
You got me a card.
Which you left in the pub.
Yeah, but once you've read it, do you really need it?
Yeah, you don't need it.
You know
No,
what I
no,
mean?
I'm
If
with
it
you.
doesn't contain a couple of notes,
Cards
I don't really care.
Really, cards are useless.
Yeah, I hate it. My mum said she was like freaking out because she had to send me a card up. And I was like, look, I don't want it. It's clutter.
Yeah.
If you're not putting in at least a fiver in it, I don't want it.
It's an insult.
Yeah. We've got this awesome technology called phones. Just phone me up and say happy birthday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
You have a story about pooing this week, don't you?
I think it describes my week. I think it defines it quite well.
Yeah.
That's why I was thinking about it. But
Go on.
So I usually go to the toilet in the old library, actually,
Yeah.
in the library cafe. But it's very crowded. I thought I'd go to the old block.
That's rude, Sophie. Sorry, interrupting you there. That's rude.
What are you doing?
Did you see it?
But you're showing me an image. People aren't going to know
Yeah, but
what
did
you're
you see
doing.
what it was?
But it's a carrot that looked like a penis.
No. It was a carrot with a big bulge on its face. She's trying to say that I've got a big nose.
All right.
So that's rude. Sorry.
I can't believe you cut me out
Sorry.
to show me.
Sophie's
picture of a carrot.
cracking up at the moment. Sorry, carry on, mate. Tom's giving me the dirtiest look ever. Go on, just go.
No, I don't even want to tell
No,
you.
you was having a poo in the library.
Well, put a song on.
No. You was having a poo in the library.
I can't believe you.
It's fine,
No.
Tom. Go on, tell your poo story.
Well, I was having a poo.
It's very funny.
I've realised now that I can't say the S word. And I love the S word because it makes it sound more aggressive.
Just say it.
No, I'm not going to say it.
No one's listening.
That's breaking rules.
No, wait. I'm going to be optimistic. I think people are listening, but no one who can cut us off the air are listening. Just say it.
If you hear a swear word in this show,
Yeah.
then you email a complaint immediately. It's the only way we'll learn.
Fanny. No, sorry, go on.
Keep the fannies to a minimum, please. Put the pussies away.
Oh.
So I was having a poo.
Pussy. Go on,
First
yeah.
thing that happened, I walked in. There's 2 cubicles.
Right.
One cubicle, there's just a poo in there.
Yeah.
There's no
Stop
toilet
slapping your
paper.
hands.
I'm very animated.
Okay, go on.
I've always been scared of going into a cubicle and there being just a poo,
Just a little stare.
and because it sort of browns the water as well.
Yeah.
It's like they must have done that, not wiped and just left.
Yeah, because there was no paper.
I don't understand the psychology of that individual
Yeah.
for them to do that. So I went into the neighbouring cubicle. I sat down. It was very nice in there. More than enough toilet roll.
Oh, lovely.
I did my poo.
Yeah.
And to eliminate the odour, I like to instantly flush.
Don't we all?
But I think someone had tweaked this toilet's flush to be about 4 times its usual strength.
Yeah.
So instantly, it was like I was at tidal wave because water just started coming out everywhere. It actually started coming out of the toilet.
Started splashing
and onto
down
the
your
floor.
bum, didn't it?
Oh, my bum was soaked.
And it was soaked in your own poo water.
Yeah, it's pooey water.
Yeah.
It would have been pooey water.
Yeah.
So after I was in absolute shock, but so I thought, oh god, I'll lean forward and sort of stop the splashing on my bum. And as I leaned forward, it sort of pressed on my bladder, and it made me wee. And I just urinated on the wall a bit. So then I got shocked that I was weeing on the wall. So I went, oh god, and sat back down a bit.
Oh god.
I just kicked the door a little bit. And I sat back down, and the flushing had stopped. And amidst these sort of noise of the toilet refilling, I just reflected on the scene before me, where my arse is dripping, and there's my urine next to me on the floor.
Yeah.
I collected my thoughts, and I started to get in the toilet paper, and I ripped it. I started rolling it up, and I just sort of felt it slap against my wrist. I feel like I've got to do the sound because the sound really was like. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
And I realised that as I was pulling down the toilet roll, it had been sitting in my own urine on the floor, and I then slapped it around my wrist. So, and also there was no coat holder, So my coat was on the floor for the duration of
Yeah.
this, and it was inches away from it. My urine was inches away from my own coat. If I'd have pissed on my own coat,
Yeah.
I think that would have been it.
Yeah.
I think I would have done what the other guy did
Yeah.
and just leave
Deferred the year. Just
I've given up. I would've-
give up on it. I love that. See, you know what? I was surprised myself. I thought I'm gonna have to fake laugh because I've heard this before, but you know that still tickled me.
Oh, I'm glad.
That still got me. That still got me right there.
I came out and it was like I've been to war,
Mm.
and I just shuffled out. I felt like
shell-shocked.
everyone knew when I looked. You know, when you
Yeah.
look at someone, I felt like they all knew what had gone on in there, and I just had to leave quickly.
Do you do that thing I do a lot where you put like a toilet paper like barrier on the seat?
I've never done that.
Yeah,
I don't
do that
like
a
it.
lot. I don't, because I think it happened once. I think I was in Cineway toilets having a poo, and I sit down and the toilet seat was warm.
Oh,
But normally, you know what? Normally, I don't know how it makes it better if it's in my house and someone I know has made it warm. I normally thank them because that's
Really?
what? I hate a cold toilet seat. I don't mind sitting on the toilet seat after you've gone, right?
I've never been a fan of the toasty toilet seat.
It's lovely and toasty, but when it's an absolute stranger,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
don't know what their inhibitions are. You don't know what type of person they are.
Have you ever, when you sit down, I don't know really how it's happened to me, but the hair on your thigh gets caught underneath the
Ooh.
toilet seat, and then so when you sit up, it just rips your thigh hair out. It's one of the most painful experiences.
No, but you're a bit of a wolf boy, aren't you? You've got,
It happened to me in a public toilet, so someone would have just heard "Ah!" in the cubicle as it
you're
happened.
part hound, aren't you? You've got,
I have to pluck my monobrow weekly. It's very.
You do. You actually do. Remember when somebody waxed your back? You had to have a back wax.
It was back then, like next week.
Yeah, it
the
was
same
horrible.
amount.
Have you ever done it on the toilet where you kind of you're having a poo, right? But you start weeing, but then your wee starts shooting out of the toilet seat
Yeah,
gap. It
all
just
over your
goes
boxes.
everywhere.
You just piss on your own boxes.
Yeah, it's awful, isn't it?
Oh, harrowing.
Yeah, disgusting,
Harrowing.
dirty.
Oh my
dirty.
god. Should we play a song now?
Yeah.
That was good.
Oh wait. You got a haircut. If we're talking about week, because we'll move on to an item next
Okay,
time,
yeah,
so
yeah.
we can just sum up the week. You had a haircut.
I had a haircut
Yeah.
today
At Luigi's.
at Luigi. Shout out to Luigi.
This is an
Last time I
advertisement.
went, I could smell the alcohol on his breath.
Yeah.
So I thought, if he's giving me a good cut drunk, imagine what he can do sober. So that
You
was
know
my
what?
philosophy.
It says a
going
lot about
back.
a man, actually, because a lot of people are too scared to go into work drunk.
Exactly.
Especially if they're working with sharp razors.
Yeah, the man's
But he doesn't care.
he's a leader.
Luigi.
A leader.
Luigi's, if you want to sponsor us, giving Tom free haircuts, we don't care marketing.
No.
I would sell out
Sure.
right now.
Yeah.
Anything. Lucas Aid?
I didn't tell you actually.
What?
When I was sitting there today,
Yeah.
having my haircut, he was very talkative, more talkative than usual. I don't like it when they talk to me. That sounded really
I don't
autistic.
like it.
I don't like it when they talk to me.
Yeah, that's basically my life. With
But,
everyone.
he said to me, "Who's this on the radio?" And it was like, I don't know who it was. It was some acoustic guitarist. And the guy, I went, I don't know. And he went, these effing male whiny singers. There's too many of them now.
What?
Oh, they're gonna make all the women think we're all romantics. All us lads are romantics. Make us look all gay. And I went, and I just sort of had the little grimace face, smile the whole time, just like, can I leave now?
They're gonna think we're all gay. Don't worry, Luigi.
Yeah.
Can we have a shout out to all the men singing out there? Can you stop? Because you're making us all seem very gay.
It's very selfish of you.
Yeah, very selfish.
So let's go to Jack Senf now, because I want to put some Jack Senf on. If
Okay.
that's okay.
Yeah,
I
that's
want to
fine.
put some. Put some Sailor Heart.
Jack Senf is a musician, not our co-star. Co-star. I'm gonna call us stars.
Okay.
Our co-pilot.
Yeah, my theme for the music today is
Jack.
songs from our
Youth.
our secondary school youth
Experience.
And Jack Senf was a big part of that with his Midwest
yeah.
pen pals and stuff.
Just another way for me to be more excluded from everyone else.
Exactly. Exactly.
And at the time, I thought, this is great. I'm original, but now I feel I'm very socially inept.
I feel ashamed.
I'm very scared of interviews. I don't know how to connect to people.
There
Here's
is
Jackson.
nothing worse than there's nothing worse than when people say, "What music do you listen to?"
Yeah.
and you respond with emo
Mm.
slash a bit of rock.
Yeah.
You just see the faces, and I am ashamed to say that. I'm ashamed to say that. That's not good.
Because I used to be all about I was all about the math rock. I was all about the emo. I've kind of just got not bored of it.
I know what you mean.
I just can't. It seems like it's more of it's a hobby, and I've stopped smoking, and I used to.
What?
No. It's all it all ties up in it. The only reason I ever listen to music is because when I go have a cigarette, because having a cigarette's quite boring. So I'd listen to a song while I was having a cigarette. It was a lovely little part of my day.
Yeah.
But now I've quit. I don't like just sitting there listening to music. I find it quite boring.
Oh,
I
that's
very rarely.
depressing.
The only time I listen to music is in the car when we're driving back and forth from Stevenage, and even then I wish it was an audiobook. You know what I mean? Music's just kind of bored me a little bit now.
Oh my god. I think we just channeled our actual 16-year-old selves then when we were like, oh god, I hate it when people say, what music did you say emo?
Yeah.
They roll their eyes.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking of quitting smoking. Anyway, let's finally play this song.
Okay.
You ready for the slider?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Go, hit me.
Go.
Song. That was a song.
Song. There's a song in the room.
Get that song off, please. So in that break, we Googled
We got the internet. In
first date starters.
Yeah.
Conversation starters.
So
Because they're already out of context.
talking about our teenage youth. I think it's quite a nice connection. You know,
I didn't have any female contact in my teenage youth.
You had more than me.
Oh,
You had more than me. You know, I mean,
I'm so sorry for you.
You wouldn't talk to them. You'd stand across from the playground and then you pretend to us that they weren't your girlfriends. Yeah, you know, I could have used this info. If only I googled on mensfitness.com and found out what to say to a lady.
This one's called 4 Common Misconceptions Men Have About Attracting Women.
Yeah.
I think this is very relevant for me. And
Yeah.
Number 1, myth. She wants you to be macho.
Mm.
I've always thought you could pull off the macho image. Oh.
What?
Oh god.
Sorry.
I mean, if I was a woman, I'd probably urinate at that point. To be honest.
That's a compliment, if anything.
But
right, yeah, go on. Read out the paraphrase.
I haven't read this yet. It says, I think sometimes on dates, men feel like they need to take charge, whether it's picking a place to eat or in the way they talk. What does that mean?
Well,
in conversation.
Who's called Kerner?
Says Kerner. Who's Kerner? But there's a big difference between choosing a great spot for your date and being funny. Or puffing your chest out in everything you do and say just because.
Alright, what are you doing with your belly?
I'm puffing my chest out.
Oh, sorry, wait, I'm going to take my top off. 1 second. Tom, read out the next part.
What she really wants.
Yeah.
For you to be an all-round gentleman.
Yeah.
How you interact with others is a key part of attracting a woman, says Kerner.
Yeah.
Treating waiters and Uber drivers well goes a long way towards showing that you're compassionate and respectful.
And you know what? It's actually made my idea of women a lot easier, because I thought, you know, each person was an individual person with their own, like, kind of levels of morality.
No way.
And how to interact with them is different and, like, subjective to each person. But if all I need to do is be nice to a waiter or Uber driver...
Yeah.
You know what I can even do? I can just not take her out to a restaurant or an Uber driver, and I don't have to be nice to anyone.
Yeah.
I'm a bloody Prince Charming.
And I mean, what it also means is, like, unless you are with a woman, you don't have to be nice to waitresses, waiters, or Uber drivers.
Yeah.
So I think we've learned a lot from that one. And
Well,
that's just number 1.
Well, it doesn't. I don't really believe in it, because one of my favourite hobbies to do is go around and see people on their first date and then sit down at the table and wait for their boyfriend to be really nice to me. You know what? I'm doing him a favour, getting a little chat, maybe a Coke if they got free refills.
You're such a great bloke.
Yeah. And they don't say much, really. They don't tell me to go away, but they don't tell me to leave. They don't tell me to go away or leave.
I've clicked on another link. I'll just segue from that. How to tell she's faking her orgasm.
Oh, wow. It's a bit... Men's fitness, right?
Fitness.
So Kerner, alright, so guys, what you've learned so far, Kerner, be nice to Uber drivers, be nice to waiters. Even if they're horrible people, be nice to them, because it'll go a bloody long way. Don't puff your chest out! Alright, what's this one? Go on.
This is about faking orgasms, and how to find out what they're up to. Those pesky sluts.
Right, so... Wait, we might need to, like, Because there's a lot. It's not like it's bullet pointed, is it?
I think we could just go through it.
You-
It's not a lot there.
Okay.
Do you want to read this one?
Yeah, sure.
Go for it.
Oh, what, me?
Who else?
Yeah, but
Just said, do you want to read?
You know
this
what
one?
happened last time I tried to read? It was awful.
Well, it was like
Alright.
beat poetry.
Okay. My gut response is, if you have to ask, she may be faking. I don't know how. No,
Already?
Already.
How did you say?
Oh! That wasn't a proper swear. Do not report me. It was an accident. We all get flustered. Who fakes orgasms? But then I'm a New Yorker, and we're a pretty direct breach. What's that even mean?
I think that means in New York, if you want to sex someone,
Yeah.
then you just go up to them and say, "Hello, I'm from New York. Can I sex you?"
Yeah. I mean, it
And
does.
if she's from New York, she just goes, "Yes, please."
Yes, please. I mean, does this only? It says how do you find out if you're in a relationship with another man, and you want to find out if he's faking your orgasm? Does Men's Fitness not cover this subject?
You ever faked an orgasm?
I have actually.
Really?
Yeah, I have.
Okay. But according to Sex,
Which is quite hard to do as a man. So.
I was just gonna leave it. Do you want to go into it? Let's go into it if you want.
No, but I have. So,
Oh no.
So.
I think it was the outburst of laughter after it that was quite shocking for me. That made it too real.
Sorry. No, I'm
Okay.
joking. I've never had any form of relations with a girl at all.
Okay.
I mean, I'd love to, but you know, you can't pick and choose.
We'll
like
get you
New
some, mate.
Yorkers.
Hey,
Ah!
Hey.
Don't! I'm not wearing a top.
I know. Can I hear that?
Ah! You made me do it again. I said it again.
But I didn't hear you that time. So let's go. Let's go.
Tom, try and find a link that hasn't got just like a massive.
But this could be. Oh, just kick.
You
This
stop
could be fun.
attacking me.
This could be funny.
Okay.
I just seen the word vagina pulsate. But there's a way you may be able to tell if you're close. Hang on, we haven't read the preceding paragraph yet.
Okay.
So I'm going to read that.
Go on.
According to sex expert Tammy Nelson, MD, 70 to 80% of women do fake orgasms.
Wow.
Now, how could anyone conduct an accurate study if the control group is composed of orgasm faking liars?
What is this website? He got a bit personal there, did he? Oh my God! Right,
that's not unbiased journalism.
How did he get his medical degree? How did he get that?
Anyway, apparently you have a right to be concerned. So many women fake it, says Nelson, because they're afraid or don't know how to tell their partners that they need to achieve a real orgasm.
Oh.
Most women need direct clitoral stimulation for anywhere from 7 to 45 minutes, and unless she gives
That's
you
a
hints...
gap in it. That's a big gap. 7. It's not. You can't work from that, can you? You can't go. All right, let's find out what I need to do. 7 to 45 minutes.
Oh my
Directly on the clitoris.
Oh, never make plans. Because you don't know how long that's lasting.
Yeah, you know, cancel your day. All right, you know.
And unless she gives you hints, sighs, moans, and then in quotes, "Oh yes," you won't know if you're even in the ballpark.
Oh wow! All right.
I don't think this person's got a degree.
Shouldn't. There's one thing I should say to Tammy Nelson. What about sitting down with your partner and just discussing in an adult conversation, like, where do we stand in the bedroom? Is there anything I need to do? What am I doing? Do you want me to be more gentle? What should we do? And then work out from there.
You're such a gentleman.
But no, you need to work out. Oh yes, and then that's only if you know you're in the ballpark. You could be
from the
ages
size.
away.
You judge from the size.
Of the clitoris. What are you on about?
He says their size. The clitoris.
Oh,
isn't
sorry.
silent.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said size.
Just the clitoris huffing and puffing.
I thought you said size. Sorry.
Size.
Yeah. So you know, Luigi was right. Actually, there's a lot of romance in the air. You know, me and you. We get me and you together. I'd take my top off, and we're talking about clitties.
Hell yeah. Yeah, boy.
So I don't know. Should we find another? Shall we? Guys, send us in messages of what to do because we've already run out of things.
What are you talking about? We're talking about...
No, I don't think it's anything bad, but I mean, you know, it'd be nice to have like a back
I think we should
catalogue of
provide
things
the
to do.
illusion of control and power, and, as always, really, throughout our lives.
Do you want to know something awful, people who are listening? You know those people that are like, oh, I'm not in my car, so I'll just listen online. That's the only way you can listen. This isn't a proper radio station. I paid £15 for the pretense that I'm going to catch people coming back from work to listen to our show. No, it only plays online.
My mum don't even listen to it.
No.
And I tell her every week, can you listen to it, please? And she goes, no.
My dad said yes. My dad said I won't listen to it.
My dad listened to it to 3 minutes last week.
Yeah, no.
3 minutes.
And he said some lovely stuff about it.
3 minutes?
Yeah. Well, you know, it's better than 2 minutes, isn't it? So, there's that.
Myth number 4, you have to be a sex god.
Oh, are we going back to the...
What she actually wants.
Okay.
Slow, meaningful sex.
No. Oh.
What does meaningful sex mean?
Meaningful. I think you have to have a point. You have to establish something.
Quote some Proust.
There needs to be. It's not like a popcorn film. It's not like Transformers. Okay. You need to have an overall story arc that kind of gives off a meaning.
Try and project some French cinema.
Yeah. So if you don't leave the bedroom without a further understanding on our society or any improvement in your morals, stay out of the bedroom.
Get out.
Get out. Don't even be prepared to get in. You're not going to be in the ballpark. You're not going to hear any all yeses from that, are you? Wait, guys. Yeah, that's good.
I've seen that one. That one says 9 foods that can kill your sex drive. That sounds interesting.
Oh, wow.
You remember when you went all food mental a while ago?
Food mental?
You had a book that said the food revolution.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't for me. My dad was diabetic.
Oh.
That was for my dad.
Oh, dear.
I did go a bit hippie-ish, didn't I? I've got a salt lamp.
A little bit hippie.
I've got a salt lamp. I went a bit mental.
Do you remember when you bought the salt lamp and everyone mocked you for it?
Yeah, I know. And Jake kept eating the salt off it. And I kept saying, stop, Jake. Stop taking the salt off it. It cost 30 quid.
Oh, this food article is not funny at all.
No,
it's giving me nothing.
Wait, no. Something about the best friends. Best friends.
I'm
girlfriend
closing the
hits on ya.
tabs. I'm not happy.
All right, well, fine. Go on something else. What's another website?
Should we do that while a song's playing? Because it's your choice for a song.
Oh, that's good.
I don't know what song you want to play.
You know what? I didn't update the playlist today, but luckily I didn't play any of my songs last week.
What song would you like to play, Harry?
Scroll down.
I think.
Wait, I think
have a look on that list.
What's that noise?
I don't know. It's just started as soon as you leaned over.
Oh wait. Oh Jesus.
God.
Oh yeah. F it. It's right. It's good though. There's very little technical difficulties at the moment.
Don't jinx it.
Oh, that's very true. Where's? Oh no. Are you on the radio?
Yeah, radio players.
Oh, there we go. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
You radio?
Let's go. What is it?
It's Beautiful Universe Master Champion by And So I Watch You From Afar.
Let's go. Kick it in.
Bye.
That was And So I Watch You From Afar.
Yeah, we ran out of conversation topics, so we googled 50 things you can talk about.
Fun things to talk
about with anyone.
With anyone ever.
So I know you a bit, so this should be a little bit easy.
I still didn't know that you went to Amsterdam though.
Yeah, we're on the travel section. I went to Amsterdam.
How was that?
It was really good actually. It's one of my favourite places.
Did you go with Soph?
I did go with Sophie.
That's lovely.
You know,
Isn't there a lot of bikes?
A lot of bikes.
I like that.
It's like an abroad version of Cambridge.
Oh.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. People are careless though. It's mental because you'll see like cyclists going speeding right in and out. They don't care if you're in the way. You move out the way of them, but they're all normally quite lovely looking people. So you'll see like a bunch of like professors or lecturers biking at you.
A lot of speedy smiles.
Yeah, trying to knock you off.
Yeah.
Trying to knock you over. You know.
I wouldn't be able to do that. I don't think. The thought of cycling in Leicester on Leicester's roads would be that gives me heart palpitations.
Yeah, like I've recently started my driving lessons and that terrifies. Driving lessons terrifies me. It's going all right, you know. I had a man, right, and I hope he won't be listening. That'd be a mental thing to say, but
I hope he is listening.
I hope I got his license plate number.
What, did you?
No, I wish I did.
Oh, you're just hoping.
I don't know what I can do with that. It was horrible, right? So it was the first time I was at a roundabout. First time I approached a roundabout, and I was a little bit panicky, right? And I I was ready to take off, and I took longer than 2 seconds to do so, and the bloke behind me beeped. And
annoys me so
I
much.
know, and it freaked me out, and then I stalled, and then I was like, oh, and I was panicking, and I looked round, and it was just this old bloke, but when he caught me looking round at him, he kind of looked away, like, oh no, I don't, like, you wouldn't expect him to avoid conflict, and I was like, I wasn't sure whether or not my instructor, because it's like the first time, I'm normally quite a docile creature, but it's the first time I felt physically violent. It was mental. I was like, if I get out of my car now, will my driving instructor respect me?
Yeah.
Or will he say, sorry, we can't take any more lessons with you, because you're a liability.
I'm quite looking forward to you getting your license now. If you're prepared to stand up to the bullies of the road.
I don't think I would have done anything. I would have just knocked on the window like, what are you doing?
It's more just confusion.
Yeah, what are you doing? I still think you'll try and look away from me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's a big L on the car. All right, we're in the side roads. It wasn't like it was a major junction. Right, I would kind of understand if it was at like a major like roundabout. Right, it was a little small roundabout side road. Of course, I'm not going to be great. I'm still taking off. Oh.
He's just slowly winding.
Yeah.
The blank expression.
Yeah, it was.
Sir. What are you doing?
And then I feel like the victim. No, the other way around. The
bully.
Victim.
The victim.
The victim. Yeah, so what were we talking about?
We were talking about travel in Amsterdam.
Yeah, it was alright. We went to the sex museum, which was quite funny because it was like, the thing about sex is, there were some interesting things, like it showed you like how early pornography went back, and it was really cool to see, like, it was really cool.
It was really cool.
It was cool to see, like,
it was awesome.
Homosexual porn in such a era of prejudice, like back in like, we're talking like the 20th century, right?
Okay.
So no. It'd be the 19th century. In the 19th century, like 1890s.
Probably hated benders, didn't they?
Oh, I hated them. They'd bend them.
Oh.
Lynching comes to mind.
That's not comical.
No. We don't want to lynch a gay man.
If we could just get that out there as much as possible. We do not want to lynch a gay man.
No, but it was really cool to see like that kind of side of it, and then it went through like the prostitution and stuff. But then like they kind of obviously they made a big museum over such a small concept, I guess, and in the end they just started putting huge penises everywhere. There's just a massive penis that you can sit on.
I can imagine them after they've filled it with like old 19th century pornography. They're going, there's not enough here, John. We need some cocks.
Yeah, seriously.
And not the rooster type.
Yeah, we don't want the rooster type. There's just massive cocks about, and they're just like, what can we do with penises? There's very little of fannies, because you can't really make much art out of
I imagine
fanny.
the janitor just sort of shuffled over, excuse me, I got a stock
excuse
around
me.
back.
I'm an amateur artist.
Come to my flat and you will see.
But yeah, that was something to do. We were basically just massive tourists, to be honest. Like, we spent...
is this where you got your phone robbed?
This is where, yeah. So if you got a phone robbed, and it was awful, right? So we was in Starbucks. Other coffee places obviously are available. And I was sat down at the table, and Sophie does this really annoying thing where she just leaves me in charge of her stuff when she leaves, right?
How dare
So no. She had like the iPhone 6 when the iPhone 6 was quite new, put it on the table next to me, and she went to the toilet, right? So she has a bag. She took the bag with her. Why didn't she put the... For one, why'd you take your bag to the toilet, Sophie? That's weird, you freak. Oh, wait, I think we got a reply from her, actually. Oh, no, Amsterdam. It wasn't stolen in Amsterdam. It was stolen in Berlin. I mean, we'll still tell the Berlin story if you want.
Oh, no, let's end it then. If it didn't go in Amsterdam, end it. Next.
Yeah, sorry, that was in Berlin.
I want to hear about it.
Yeah. Anyway, we was in Berlin. Let's go back. All right, so my parents... Amsterdam's boring. We've moved on. We went to an ice bar. It was really cold. Right, Berlin. For my 21st birthday, they booked us a lovely trip to Berlin. Right, and they booked us a place where they kind of used to meet each other, and that's in Checkpoint Charlie, where it was the border. It was a checkpoint.
What, your mum and your dad?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. They met in Germany. They're not German. They were in the army. He didn't kill anyone. It was the border between West and East Germany, I think. If anyone knows if that's true or not.
It's alright, it doesn't. I think we're all
Anyway, we was in a checkpoint, alright? Checkpoint Charlie, and it was lovely, but the thing about Berlin is, which is I guess kind of cool. We was in an area where it's not really that touristy. I guess there was some tourist spots, but it wasn't really that touristy, so they didn't really.
That's a good thing, though.
No, it was nice, but it's not nice when you can't speak German. You know what I mean? There's no signs, because why would there be signs for English?
Well, when you go into a shop, you just point and speak in perfect English, louder
than
at
you
usually do.
Oh yeah, me and Sophie nearly got stolen from by a man in Barbados. Berlin has a lot to offer, actually.
By a man in Barbados?
By a man in Barbados. No, he was from Barbados. It'd be very strange. It'd be very hard for him to steal.
He's loud.
This website's lovely. We're in Berlin. I'll tell the phone story anyway. I'm
so many stories.
I'm on a tangent. You've hit me. You've hit me off guard.
I might have to take my top off.
I really want to put it back on in case our next presenter comes on, but it's very hot and musty.
Well, you can tell because when someone comes in, the light will come on, so we can just hurriedly get our clothes back on.
Look, yeah. Anyway, we was in Starbucks, and Sophie went to the toilet, and she left her iPhone with me, and then a bloke came over with a piece of paper.
Yeah.
And I think written on it, it was in German, but I think it said something like, "Please help me, I'm blind" or something. And I was like, "No. No, I won't."
Was the or something still there?
Yeah, or something, I'm blind or something. And he was pushing at me, and I was like, "Oh, sorry, I ain't got any change." I probably did. I lied. And he was pushing at me, go, look at this. And he was like being very aggressive, pushing his paper. I was like, "No, I'm not paying you my money."
There is nothing worse than an aggressive blind.
I'm not giving you my coffee money. I could barely get this. Which isn't true, because I think my student loan had just come in, so...
I can't afford a coffee!
Sitting there with my...
Fuck off!
Sitting there with my iPhone 6. Anyway, he walked away, and I was like, "No, go away," basically, in the end. Go away, homeless person. Mr. Dirty Man. No, homeless people are great. Anyway,
disclaimer.
Sophie, I don't want people to think that our show's very prejudiced against homeless people.
But it is.
Me and Jack had a section about him.
Did you?
Yeah. What's your favourite homeless person? Oh god, no.
Jesus.
We're so privileged. Anyway,
there's that one in town that juggles.
Oh yeah, he's got no legs.
But no, he's got legs. But
he just juggles.
But he sits there.
Yeah.
And he's obviously manically depressed.
Yeah.
And he never juggles. They just sit next to him on the floor.
Heartbreaking.
That was not funny at all.
That was so sad.
Oh my god.
That's so sad.
Oh, I'm gonna give him.
Poor Blake. Right. Anyone who knows who that is, can someone cheer him up a bit?
I know where he's always outside Barclays.
He's always outside Barclays. Someone go cheer him up a bit. Obviously, don't put him or yourself in danger. Oh, I'm popping. Sorry, 1 second. Don't put you or him in danger. Cheer him up. Let's see some juggles.
Oh, I'm annoyed at myself for that. Really.
Don't. Tom's gonna constantly be thinking about that. Sorry, I've got to sort my pop out.
I'm having a morality issue now. Ethics, not ethnics. Jesus.
There's many times you've had some ethnic issues. Anyway, we was back to the story. I told because the story didn't end with me just telling a homeless man to go and be feeling proud of myself. Right?
Yeah, go for it.
So you came back from the toilet, and I was like, "Oh, you wouldn't guess what I said to this homeless bloke." I told him.
Bragging.
I told him to go away. I didn't know even.
She's like, "Yeah, sick."
Sorry, he could.
Nice one.
Ow! He could have just been poor, so he might have had a house.
I doubt he was blind.
No,
to be honest.
Anyway, and she was like, "Where's my phone?" And I was like, "I don't know." And I looked around and I was like, And she was like, "Where is it?" And I was like, "That's why he had the paper."
Oh, did he?
He covered. That's why he was pushing the paper at me, because it was covering the phone. And then he took it. And then, so I went to the police station, which was this massive building, right? Old, like this weird metal building.
Yeah.
No lights on. It was freezing. It was very cold. The door was locked. I had a buzz to get let in.
Still the Cold War.
Yeah, seriously. They sat me down and then they just left me there for about an hour, right?
Yeah.
Sophie's freaking out. My phone didn't have any, like, data or anything, so we were kind of scared about this. Anyway, basically the police officers just laughed at me, because apparently that's like a very common thing to do out there. Like, that's a very common thing.
Yeah.
And then I told my parents, and they laughed at me as well, because it's very common.
I wouldn't have laughed at you.
No.
If you told me that.
And I was just, and then I just walked about angry trying to look for a homeless person. to take my phone
Did you
back.
get anything?
And I don't know what I'd do, because I'd go up to him and go, "You took the phone," and he would go, "No, I didn't." And then I go,
And then you'd be mugging a homeless man.
then I'd have to mug a homeless man, which wouldn't work because he was a lot bigger than me.
Yeah.
So
but because
he'd mug me again.
Because I didn't laugh at your story and your family did, does that make me better than your family?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, can I be your dad?
Have you been interested in adoption, Tom?
I have been interested in
I've
adoption,
been-
Harry.
Yes.
Very interested. For many years, actually.
But yeah, and Sophie's dad is still angry at that. Apparently, it's my fault. It would be nice to hear what other people have to think on that, because I don't think that's my fault. If you leave me to be entrusted, she didn't say safeguard my phone. She just left her phone there, and apparently I was meant to know that a homeless person's going to rob it. And the worst part about this, right? She got an email, right, from the homeless person, right? Sophie blocked her phone out. She got an email on this website that took her to like an Apple website, but the email was from someone called like Gustav, and it said, "Type in your Apple ID here to get your phone back," or something. And she did it, and then she looked up the person who sent an email, and it was the bloke who stole it. So Sophie
What?
just unlocked her phone for him.
No, how do you...
Yeah.
What?
And then so we was like, "Well, block it again." She was like, "Oh no,
The guy's a genius.
he might as well have it now. He's gone through all that effort."
Silly bitch needs a slap.
I'm getting a phone call off Sophie. 1 second. Let me. Hello. Hello.
Oh, hang on, put it on the aux.
Oh wait, we'll put you on the aux, Soph.
Because otherwise it's just you having a phone call
Yeah,
while we're
yeah,
on air. That's
yeah.
mental.
Wait, can you hear her?
Yeah, go, speak, so
Hello, Soph.
you haven't turned the aux up.
Oh yeah, wait. Keep talking, Soph.
Go, Soph, go!
Oh no, wait, Soph. The aux has come out. Hold on a second.
The aux has come out!
The aux has come out. My phone case.
It's nearly there!
It's a shoddy phone case. Right, go on, Soph. Speak.
Hello?
Oh, there you go.
There
Can you hear
are,
her?
yeah.
Yeah, go on.
I just want to say I'm outraged by your lies, Harry.
Oh, God.
Oh God. Why? Why? What's up?
I didn't go to the toilet.
Yeah, you did.
I was putting milk in your tea for you.
You were saying,
I-
why is she taking her bag to
Can
the
you
toilet?
please watch my phone, as I wasn't taking my phone to put milk in your tea?
Sorry.
Oh, my God.
You're lying to the viewers.
Sorry.
Oh, wow. Sorry I called you a bitch. It was ironic, Soph.
It wasn't. He was angry. Actually, why we got you here, Soph? It'll be nice to have another person talking. What have you been up to?
Soph, did you listen to the date conversations thing and faking of orgasms?
Did I what?
Did you listen to the fake orgasms bit?
I did. That was very interesting, actually.
You got anything to say on that matter? Maybe?
I think he's a liar because he's the most selfish person I know.
Who are you talking about? Me?
Yeah, you.
Why are you talking about... No, we're not on about our orgasms, Sophie. We're talking about just it in general.
Oh, okay.
He's the most selfish person I know.
Yeah, that just got real. How do you feel... By the way, don't take that orgasm stuff by heart. It was from a website called Men's Fitness. What is that buzzing?
I don't know, it's
freaking me out. Wait, Sophie, stay there. Sophie, how's this show sounded? Me and Tom are a little bit scared about this.
We sort of need
Can we just have a little update to how's this show going at the moment?
It went really well.
Oh, okay.
I'm very...
Thank you, Sophie.
Oh, cheers, Soph.
That's okay.
We're gonna cut you off because I got another. Actually, you
Hang
can
on.
stay for
How's the
Berlin
cooking
story.
going?
Oh, right, yeah.
How's the cooking?
Cooking?
I thought you were cooking some carrots with
What?
with little balls on.
Oh yeah, no, she wasn't cooking. She just found a carrot.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not cooking, Tom.
okay.
I've done it already.
All right, Soph.
That's great. That's great, Soph.
We'll catch you later. Keep chatting in if you want to
This
call.
is why I wouldn't come on the show.
Why?
Why? No, it's
Why?
good.
What's wrong with the show?
You're being mean.
We're not. We're
no.
not. It's just Tom had a mix-up, and then we ended up talking about carrots. It's not
Yeah.
your fault. It was
Sorry,
Tom's.
Soph. That was my fault.
Okay.
We would have
Wait,
loved
no,
you here.
no, Sophie, don't go. Stick around because I'm going to tell the other Berlin story.
Continue the story.
What was the other? Oh, we nearly got kidnapped. Do you remember that, Soph?
I do, although I don't think we need to go. I don't like people saying that.
Why? Look, you look. So it doesn't make us bad people. It doesn't make us like immature people. It's very easy to nearly get kidnapped. Okay, all right. We'll let people make their own kind of conceptions about it. Right.
The person who's doing the next show hasn't turned up yet, so you can just tell it.
Oh yeah, oh god, oh, the time's gone.
Yeah.
So we were pottering about in Berlin, and was it the day of my birthday when this was happening? I wanted to do something on my actual birthday, so...
No, we went after your birthday.
Oh, okay, so, but we wanted to go out to get something to drink, because weirdly, the place where we were staying, like, had no local bars or anything.
No nutritional value.
Yeah, we ended up finding one bar, but it was hidden in this industrial estate. It was really strange. Anyway, we were looking for this, like, bar that everyone talks about, and we were trying to work out the subway system. Anyway, this bloke came over to us, and saw us quite confused. And he was like, you guys lost? And we was like, yeah, we are lost. Can you tell us where to go? And he was like, yeah, where do you need to be? And we told him, and he was like, oh, well, you don't want to be here, you want to go over into these trains. And we went, okay. But Google didn't say that, and everyone else said we didn't go there. Right, but we'll do it anyway. He was like, I'll just quickly walk you to the platform. I was like, all right, that's lovely. Right, so the platform was like 4 minutes away. So no one's that nice. No one's that nice to start walking about 4 minutes away. And then we got to the other platform, and he was like, I'll tell you what, I'll get on the train with you and tell you when to get off. And we was like, but while we were walking with him for 4 minutes, he was texting frantically.
Oh god.
So he's like, right, what's going on here? So we got on the train with him, and he was just stood there smiling at us. He was from Barbados. Not that makes a difference. Wait, is that her? Okay. Right, we'll have to wrap this up quick then.
Quickly, say it.
Right, so we were walking. Quick! We weren't walking. We said, shut up, Tom. Shut your mouth. We were on the train. And he got off the train. He was like, right, you need to follow me. You need to follow me, come on. And he was waving at us, smiling, to like tell us to get off the train. He's already got off on the platform. And me and Sophie were like, I don't want us to die. And she went, me neither. And then Sophie was like, but I don't want to be unpolite. So he was like, yeah. So he just went, we're not going to do it. So we just looked at him and just stared at him. And he was waving, going, come on, you got to get off. And we just was like,
just
looking at him, grinning. And then the door shut, and he looked really confused, and we just slowly went away. And then got the first train home and went to bed. It was quite...
I didn't want to die, but I didn't want to be impolite.
Seriously.
That's amazing.
What did you think about that situation, Sophie? It was quite scary, wasn't it?
It was. I'm glad we got away.
I'm spooked a bit from that story.
I'm a little bit spooked up. And Sophie made it about something of ethnicity. Which
I was just about to say, the crux of the story, never trust someone from Barbados.
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
I think that's a good conclusion for the show, actually. Sophie just said...
Sophie Cook just said, never trust someone from Barbados. Never.
Never. And on that bombshell...
Awful thing to say, actually.
Awful.
Right, see you later, Sophie.
Bye, love
Bye.
you. Okay, this has been On the Spectrum. Thank you for listening to this autistic mess. Liz, we'll see you next week.
What are you putting on?
I can't, I'm just going to put the slider up that plays with the awful music.
Oh, okay, go on.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
We go wasting